doing like video or writing just plain novels or anything.
Scripting for a webcomic or something in the comics medium as opposed to scripting for other things?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have any experience doing like video and such?
We do some, but not enough.
Videos.
He used to do training videos and stuff for companies.
Which were very dry.
But we don't really do a lot of writing for videos.
Well, we've taken, we've taken,
I've done graphic novels.
yeah, because we work together, I mean, you know, we work pretty tight, so I know what you're thinking usually with the script, and then, but then, of course, well, yeah, I think I do sometimes when I listen, but then other times, you know, we actually break it down kind of like a screenplay.
Yeah, we do that a lot, actually.
When you get other people involved and you're not the only person touching that, you need to make it as idiot-proof as possible, even going like panel by panel and kind of explaining, you know, here these characters are standing here, they're doing this, it's nighttime.
So you're still using stage direction and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
Excellent.
Especially if you're a writer and you have an artist, somebody else, it's not yourself. You're going to want to write.
It depends on who you're working with, but I mean, for the most part, I mean, if we're working with people outside, or like when we did a pitch to a publisher, so the publisher knew what we were talking about, we had to kind of convert that into the stage direction. So they could picture it, like we could picture it in our heads, but for them to picture it, we really had to go through and spell it out for them. But
Yeah, well, scripting for a comic, like I said, is very different when when you're working by yourself or you're working with a collaborator. You guys work very closely together, so you guys have a way, like you've been working together long enough, and you've just been together long enough, I imagine, that you kind of anticipate the other person's thoughts, and you know how to communicate, for the most part. You know how to communicate. But I mean, as far as the script writing goes, I mean, you kind of know how to communicate what you want him to, what you want him to draw, without having.
Yeah, I know you're saying, yeah.
So when I first started collaborating with Garth, my scripts were very detailed. But as we started to work together longer, I have to do a little bit less work in so much as writing like the stage direction. And when I trust him to get across what I know I want him to get across and what we think is going to be best to convey the story that we want. But again, we have a different working relationship. Me and him and you two, we're more collaborators. If you have a hired set of hands, like someone you are paying to draw what you want them to draw, I've never had that experience, but I imagine you have to be very detailed in all things because like you're not paying them to contribute their ideas. You're paying them to illustrate your ideas.
Like
So a collaboration, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
But a collaboration evolves the ideas, and the script kind of becomes more like a guideline.
yeah.
But that comes from any healthy working relationship, and once you get to know somebody's work style and way they communicate and everything. It's fascinating. I much prefer. Well, I had nothing but my way for 11 years doing Dominic Deegan, so I am much more prone now to collaborating because I had my way for over a decade, and now I want to try something new. And this new way of working is incredibly rejuvenating, very creatively refreshing.